Hi friends, myself Sibi Sliba. Welcome to a brand new episode of SS World. Today I am here to introduce you one of the most exciting products which all of us were waiting for in the automobile industry and outside as well. So here I am showcasing you the all new i20. So today I brought forth two exciting variants of i20, that is a 1 liter turbo and the 1.5 liter diesel. I will just take you a walk around. So let's see the front design. So if you can see, a grille design as told by the Hyundai is a parametric jewel design along with the turbo badging for the turbo variant. And coming to the headlights, if you can see, they have given a projector lamp which is a white light plus a cornering lamp and an indicator, and the top of the line gets an LED DRL and i20 badging inside the headline. Along with that we have a projector fog lamp too. So the front bumper carries a lot of cuts and creases which enhances the overall look of the vehicle and gives it a premium feel from the front end itself. So if you can see towards the bonnet also there is an additional cut which enhances the look. So coming to the side profile, which you can see, the manufacturer has given a lot of cuts and creases which enhances aesthetic appeal. Along with that you can see a very long casing for the mirror with a turn indicators inbuilt inside. Secondly, on the top of the line gets a chrome door handle and a chrome door line from the front towards the rear. And secondly, a beautifully well designed generation 3 for the i20 is what we feel. Coming to the tire size, the company has provided 195/55 R16 and that's a diamond cut alloy, and the same size is carried towards the back also. Along with that you can see a nice beautiful element on the downside which enhances aesthetic appeal too, and with the i20 badging towards the rear. And the beautiful feature what they have incorporated is a fuel lid which no one normally notices, but when the car is unlocked you can open it with a touch and here you can input the fuel also. And secondly, the side profile, you can see the light starts from here and it goes round the rear panel. So guys, the overall length of the vehicle is 3.95 as the previous generation, but they have increased the wheelbase by 10 mm. Now the total wheelbase is 2580 and a ground clearance good of 170 mm. So overall a good combination of length, width and wheelbase. So coming to the rear design, you can see from the top of the line you can see a shark fin antenna with the integrated stop lamp. Then the rear you have a defogger with the rear wiper and badging of i20 and Astra over here with the big Hyundai emblem. So we have the camera hidden over here on the license, above the license plate, so giving a good coverage. There is a side wing spoiler which is integrated in the rear design, which you can see over here. It's a blacked out model, and the overall aesthetic gives you a good proportions towards the. So basically I feel it has a lot of comparison with the new Altroz, Tata Altroz. Yeah, the dicky opens from the here with a touch button, with a touch this thing over here. The rear dicky space has been increased by from 280 to 311 liters and it's pretty deep inside over here. And here we can have, just let us see, it's R15. The normal is R16, so it's a space saver tire and you have pretty decent boot space. But this point is a very good one. You have a subwoofer integrated in the rear console, so a good sound quality will be provided. And here you can see the whole line of the light has been extended, but this is a reflector and the LED tail lamps only extends till here, so this is not lit up. And you have the new Z shape LED tail lamp integrated in this model with the i20 badging. So front headlight you can see the i20 badging, the rear tail lamp you see the i20 badging, and the side profile as I shown before, you can see the i20 badging over here. The interior of the new i20 is entirely new from the previous generation, so nothing in common, only the name is there, including the door panels, the dashboard, the audio system, the touchscreen, everything has been modified, not modified, basically it's a total new system. So coming to the touchscreen, we have a 10-inch touchscreen along with the extended display, digital display of the other functions. A lot of information is being shared in the front touchscreen, which shows the total fuel and the distance to empty. Second Secondly, you have a compass which shows the direction. Thirdly, you have a tire pressure monitoring system, so which is a very beautiful feature, and along with that all the indications of the airbag and the TCS and everything in the integrated, along with the temperature too. So everything integrated along with a good a good lot of information. Plus you have a lot of information in the navigation along with radio, everything. You have a I think a very beautiful touch screen which you can see with a three layer information which you can simultaneously view. Just show you. So this audio video navigation telematic systems gives you a lot of information along with a 3 display screen which shows the time, the radio and the navigation. Individually you can go to each and every this thing, media, then radio, so you can see, and navigation itself with all the this thing, coordinates and Hyundai service which is preloaded, and the address book, everything. So a lot of information on the screen. So if you come towards the AC ventilation, a very beautiful design element has been added by Hyundai, which shows that normally in all the AC cars all the AC vents are protruding outside, but this in the new i20 is been well designed and kept neatly. Along with this lines, you can see a free flowing lines and a central hazard on the center. Secondly, if you see the toggle switches provided in the AC, very beautiful. Along with this is for the fan speed, this is for the temperature, and a lot of switches too on the downside with the AC on off button, the rear defogger, the front defogger, the positions, the intercirculation, everything. And if you come to the charging points, you can see a USB charging point directly, then a 12 volt direct charger, then the USB charging, and you have a beautiful we can see wireless charging system inside the car. So this is a 7-speed DCT gearbox which I'll be showing you the drive concept later. And if you come to the steering wheel, what all informations we have over here, you have a voice recognition switch over here. Secondly, a call button on and off, then multi information display page. You have a cruise control and volume up and down, everything. So this is a beautiful leather wrapped steering with a stitching and everything provided. Feels great. And good part about the steering, it's a telescoping and a tiltable one, so on long journeys you can enjoy the ride with a lot of comfort. That's a very beautiful, and lot of new design elements have been added inside the dashboard too. So coming to the mirror part and the top part, so here you have a sunglass holder, so which you can fit nicely, and the whole treatment on the roof is an ivory treatment. So you have a sunroof which is beautiful, and to say it's an anti-pinch sunroof. So for example, I will show you what the anti-pinch is like. So by mistake, if someone puts a hand, it again retracts back. Yeah, so a very beautiful design and a very safety related. And today's all the premium hatchbacks, all the premium cars have a sunroof which is a mandate. So a very detailed mirror. If you see, you have a SOS system which is Save Our Soul, which directly connects to the call center for any kind of emergency. This is the RSA button which also connects to the emergency, and this is the blue link which is connected with your system. And this, in case if you in an emergency situation, you can directly connect to your 5 integrated people whom you can directly send a emergency message. So this is a very informative and one of the best features, first in the segment. Well, along with this, they have ultrachromic mirror. Then you have this thing, sun blinder, but you don't have a mirror inside. But I think, yeah, you have a mirror over here which shows all the airbag and every indication over here, and the map lamps are halogen lighted. Hyundai has provided a very good feature in case of the rear view, if you want to see. So if you put it in drive and if you put the switch on, so you can see the rear view which it's not in reverse, it's in drive mode, and you can see who is following you. Some kind of a good feature which I think is very beautifully integrated. Along with this thing, they have provided a wireless charging, that also is a very good feature. So let me just adjust here. So yeah, very good feature for the smartphones. Along with the USB and normal charging, they have provided wireless charging. So coming to this side, you have a traction control system and a rear view camera on the run. You can see, if you have to want a view, you can see, and there's a headlight leveler. So if you come to the rear the door panels, you can see the all black finish which they have given, along with the ambient lighting, but due to the light conditions we can't see the ambient lighting, but it glows. You have ambient lighting which has been provided, along with the switches of auto auto close for the mirrors, lock, unlock, and 4-door power windows and power lock. And they have given a dark finish for the door handles, not a chrome one. Overall build quality feels very good, and you have a Bose integrated speakers in all the 4 doors, and you have an audio video navigation of the Bose system along with the tutors. So another good feature what they have added is an Oxy Boost air purifier, which in these times of corona is very important. So you can see a blue lighting which automatically turns red when it is like when the filter is clogged, so you have to replace the filter. So very thoughtful input by Hyundai. And you have an armrest which slides, very useful feature too. So normal handbrake which has been provided, and you have a shift lock release too in the in this DCT gearbox function. So coming to the safety, they have provided is a 6 airbags unit with ESP electronic stability program along with ABS, EBD, everything. So total package has lot of safety features along with hill assist control too. Coming to the seats, this model carries a leatherite seat with some design elements over here. So this is purely washable and good. Blastering support is being provided. And if you come to the dashboard, you have a pretty big glove box, and you have a cooled glove box too. So in case of food or chocolates or some drinks, you can pretty save it. And the total interior doesn't have a beach. It is a all black theme interior which looks super premium. And we can go to the drive field to experience the whole car. And we can go to the rear seat too to experience the rear seat comfort, the under thigh support, everything. So just come. The rear seat, it's spacious on the first go. Secondly, the hump is not a big concern at all, a small hump. And the rear you get a mobile charging place with a USB port, so that is, and along with the rear AC vent, so pretty decent. And the under thigh support which they have provided is pretty good along with the rear space. So that wheelbase which has enhanced has given a lot of rear space to the passengers along with a good glass area, so it doesn't feel claustrophobic. And you have they have provided 2 headrests too, so probably not a third headrest, so you can 2 adults can properly fit inside along with a small child. And I will just tear it apart to show you. Have a pretty good handrest too. So they have provided a good handrest but no cup holders, so that explains the rear design. But good under thigh support has been provided compared to the previous, and ingress and outgress has been provided good. So the ingress and outgress pretty decent. So let's see what all engine options and the gearbox options we have in the new i20. Guys, this is a turbo 1 liter diesel 1 liter petrol, turbo petrol, which is mated to a 7-speed DCT gearbox. So this turbo 1 liter DCT has a 2 gearbox function, that is, one is with the DCT and second is through the IMT. And the 1.2 liter manual engine, the normal aspirated petrol has a normal gearbox, there is a 5-speed gearbox along with the IVT automatic. And the third is 1.5 liter diesel along with the manual gearbox. So totally with the 3 engines and 3 gearbox, this model gives you a lot of options to explore. And the gearbox and the engine power, the turbo has a 120 PS engine, is a 120 PS engine, the 1.2 is a 83 PS engine, and the 1.5 liter diesel is a 100 PS engine. But we have one more option with the IVT gearbox giving a 88 PS delivery. So the new i20 comes with exciting 6 colors. So here we can see the fiery red, the metallic copper, the polar white, you have typhoon silver, you have starry night, and the titan grey. These are the 6 exciting colors which you have, and the price range is also exciting too. So along with the 6 exciting colors, you have the very exciting price range too. It starts with 6.87 to 11.43 at showroom. So guys, today what I'm driving is a i20 DCT 120 PS powered engine with a DCT gearbox. So the first thing what I feel is that no turbo lag, a very linear, very powerful engine is what I feel. So what the company claims is 0 to 100 is in 9.9 seconds, and I surely feel we can reach that figures. But as I'm driving through the countryside, I am not able to drive up to that speed. Basically this engine and this gearbox and this whole vehicle is designed on a K platform. So this vehicle delivers a very fun to drive feel for driving the car, and the drive dynamics is superbly engineered by the Hyundai team, and it feels very agile. And it feels very light actually to drive this car. It doesn't feel very heavy as though other cars. So once above 120, 100 above speeds, you may feel a little bit little bit tensed because of the light feeling of the vehicle, but the safety features, you have the 6 airbags, ESP control, this traction control, and the EBD, everything incorporated into this new vehicle, which will make your ride a very safe ride, and it gives you a safe feeling too. So it's a mix of combination of a very agile vehicle with very peppy performance. So another good feature what they have incorporated is a driver oriented screen. See, if you can see the 10-inch touch screen slightly tilted towards me, and that gives you a very good viewing angle along with the digital screen. So without taking your eyes off on the road, you can have the full data on your, like, on the side of your eye, which is clearly visible. Secondly, on the go, if there's a switch for the rear camera to be on, you can identify the rear vehicles which is following you to get a very clarity, which you can see in the screen right now. So this DCT gearbox is a very fun to drive vehicle. Along with this gearbox, we have an IMT gearbox, which is first introduced by Hyundai. Along now, I think the Kia also has this IMT gearbox. Then you have the IVT. So you have 3 type of automatics in the i20 along with the manual, and you have the 1 liter, as I told you, turbo. This is what the 1 liter turbo. Then you have the normally aspirated 1.2 liter engine, that's a petrol, and a 1.5 liter diesel. So these are all the engine options, and this can be like, actually you have a whole platter of what you call engine and gearboxes, which you can choose according your taste or your use, basically to say. So I felt this DCT gearbox very extremely purely fun to drive, and very agile, and very very light to drive. So it is a very effortless car to take on to the city or to a long drive, and you will not feel exhausted. Along with this gearbox performance, you can't even identify a gear changing. Normally you feel that this gear ratio slippage or that feeling you will get, but in this DCT is very refined, and purely you can't even compare a gear change. Actually, we are in the D5, it's in the 5th gear which I am driving, and it's I am not even feeling so. So the suspension which I have taken, I am going to take you now, is also a very good one, which I feel you should know. Basically, the 170mm ground clearance is pretty good because due to the road conditions in India, we need to have a greater ground clearance, and which the company has provided. So let me take you to the drive and the suspension feel of the new i20. So it's an independent suspension, McPherson in the front and a rear coil with stabilizer bar. Yeah, you have not a lot of this thing rolling. A very good ground clearance, so there is no harm in letting your car go gliding over that. So basically there is not such a roll, which I just gave you a little bit different feel for that. So a thumbs up for the suspension from my side to the new i20, which I feel he's been very well engineered on this K platform, and a very wide screen you can see for the rear camera too. So overall, this new package comes with a lot of information, a lot of new things, and a good drive feel. So that's the review of the new i20 DCT gearbox. So we will be shortly reviewing the diesel too and giving you feedback. I hope you liked the video very much with the drive experience and everything of the all new i20. So if you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe it, hit the like button, and the name of the channel is SS World, and I am CB Sliba signing off till the next video. Thank you.